you have an elevated chance of getting heart disease than the average person, that's okay. If they say you are likely to contract heart disease, that's not something they can do.
That's,
But also, the problem was, even though they were really clear in stating it that way to get around regulations or to just stay out of trouble, the problem is people don't hear it that way. No, people hear it as, oh, you have an elevated chance of getting Alzheimer's versus everybody else. And you hear, oh my God, I'm going to get Alzheimer's.
Well, when was the last time you went to the doctor and you had like a clear head of semantics? Yeah. You know, it's just, that's just not.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's your doctor tells you, well, you know, there's a slight chance that you might get this, and that's what you hear is, I'm going to die.
Yeah, exactly.
I will die of what you just said.
Yeah. Oh, doctors.
Yeah, but it's fun. I'm kind of glad that I got 23andMe because it was kind of interesting to check all that stuff out.
I'm a weirdo like that. It's.
What, you're not into it? I don't think that's weird. I think most people are that way. It's a natural extension of people being afraid of going to the doctor or going to the hospital. Yeah. Because you don't want to find out that something's wrong. As long as you don't know, nothing's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, what's always interesting also is like that threshold where it's like, I better go. And now you're committed to like, this is now a reality rather than, I'm being silly. I'm fooling myself.
Yeah.
And
well, it's funny, on 23andMe, they used to make you click through multiple confirmations. Like, okay, here's your result for your chance of having Parkinson's. Do you want this result? Yes. Are you sure you want to see this result? Yes. Do you understand that this result doesn't mean that you have or do not have Parkinson's? Yes. And then you would click through and be like, elevated result. And you'd be like, oh, I'm going to die of Parkinson's. It can warn you as many times as it wants to.
Well, I guess also by not giving you sort of information like, given what we have now told you, we would advise X.
Yes. Yeah, it's interesting, man, and I want to see how they're going to get back up and running if they are, and I'm interested to see where the microbiome thing goes too, because there's 10 times more living bacteria in you than human cells. You are 10 times more made of other things that are riding around on you.
And I've been hearing about this too, that these bacteria actually, they can indicate some of your predispositions to
they can, and that's one of the things that these genome sequence or these biome sequencing people are looking for is those sort of correlations, because they think that even these microbes could be changing your personality, your mental state. Speaking of mental state, here we go.
Hello, everybody. We are about to, way to start the
I'm going to start by just not blinking right.
Yeah, so it's Anthony over here, I'm over here. We think we might be 5 to 7 minutes away from the end of Outlast.
But the way we play, we could be 6 to 7 hours. So
who knows?
strap in for the long haul.
That's the magic of video games, really.
Oh, that's the look behind you. Let's get back into it, guys.
Hold on. Let's just think for a second. That was like Chuck Jones level. That was like, I'm running, I'm going to jump. What's over there? And that's...
There we go.
All right, there you go.
Now, we're running from Ghost Billy, right? That's where we are.
Harvey Wallrider.
Harvey Wallrider.
Better known as Billy now.
Oh, where am I going? Can I get in there?
Wait, it got dark really quickly.
Got super dark. Ah, Billy.
Billy.
Let me in there. No? I don't even know what I was seeing. What was I just seeing?
Evil?
Sure, evil. Yes.
So we're down in the secret lab that it was kind of like, the Resident Evil movie.
Yeah, it was not the twist you wanted from the end of Outlast, I think.
Oh, are the things in the walls the evils?
Billy.
It's gonna be weird.
Billy, stay out of my life!
Billy.
Oh man, Billy gets in you. And that's the end of it.
So what made Billy so sad, or angry, or evil?
Billy is the son of the really old guy.
Right.
Who is secretly running this entire facility, and he is passed out somewhere, and he is projecting all of his pain as the Wall Rider.
But what's the pain?
I don't know, man. It's just hard to be Billy.
Is it?
Yeah. It's hard to be everybody, man. How easy is it to be Adam? And you don't even have a dad running a crazy secret lab. Think about it.
I know. That's why I'm sad. I don't have a crazy secret lab.
Oh, am I supposed to push something there? X.
We're
Rip
gonna
the cables.
thing out. That's right. We're gonna decable Billy.
Sorry, Billy. Okay, disable Billy's life pod failsafe.
So the life pod holds actual Billy, not evil Billy?
Yeah, that's real Billy. Where did we leave Billy's life pod? It was right when we came into the secret lab, right? So I'm probably not going the correct way.
So do you think that Miles... Do you think he's going to rewatch the video later? Like he's going to show it to friends?
You know, I always say I'm going to watch my vacation videos, and then they just pile up in the corner. I'm sure he wants to watch... No, we were supposed to go down there, okay. I'm sure he wants to watch his visit to the crazy lab, but he'll never get around to it.
But I mean, maybe not by himself. Like he knows what happened.
Oh, you don't want to have friends over and make them watch your vacation.
Natasha and Alonzo, do you want to come over and see what I did last week?
Natasha and Alonzo, huh?
Yeah. He's got some good friends.
Wish I had dramatically named friends like that.
I know, me too.
No, that's... Oh, Billy!
Billy?
Oh my gosh. That was a terrible way to die. But I'm not dead.
But you don't have fingers. Remember that?
Yeah, but that's been the case for a while.
That was a fun day.
Maybe I will watch the video. Boy, remember when I had fingers?
So when Billy's not attacking us, given that he's all ethereal and stuff, where is he?
He's tormenting the people in the asylum, and he won't let anybody leave.
But he can't do all at the same time?
How do I disable Billy's life pod? Hey man, what's up with the life pod? Anybody?
I thought you did disable the life pod.
No. We ripped the cables out, but there's a fail-safe on the life pod.
Oh.
Can't get in that way. No, Billy!
Whoa, Billy, just give it a second to orient ourselves.
Billy, it's not fair. It's not fair that you get to ride walls and possess us and blow us up from the inside.
We don't get to ride walls.
We get to brink.
Oh, we do. And you know what? When you're a spirit and you don't have legs, you're gonna miss that.
You're gonna miss that brinking.
That's why Billy's so upset.
He wants to brink.
He wants to brink.
Just like you and me. He likes the same things that we do. Fresh air, brinking.
Have you started looking at obstacles differently now that we've been playing Outlast? Like, I can brink that.
Sure. If I can be real though, I used to think that stuff a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still do kind of just think in terms of like, yeah, I could probably make that jump. I don't know why I think that stuff. What are we doing? Oh, there's a door, Stay out of my life, Billy.
Yeah. Billy, don't be mean. Yeah, of course we have to go this way. There's blood. I don't know if we actually have a doctor to kind of check in with what people are saying.
I've got a doc. I can open it. Give me a second to get out of this asylum of nightmares. I'll just...
And wonders. It's an asylum of nightmares and wonders.
Fully worth the price of admission.
Yeah. I mean, what better way to understand mental health care in the United States than here?
This is already blue screen.
Billy. Hey, Billy, what's over there? Why can't you, like, play fetch with him or something?
I don't know.
Like, throw a ball to distract him. And he's like, ooh. Back when I had legs, I used to play with that.
You would think that disabling his life support would be somewhere around the Akira pod where he's asleep, right?
Well, you would also think that disabling his life support would be demoralizing enough that he wouldn't be, on our tuchus like this.
Well, this is life support disable we're on right now. I think that was stage 1, because that was main power, and now we're disabling like backup power to Billy's life support.
Right. So this is like, we gotta take the batteries out.
Because there's nothing here that I can do.
No, I mean, that seemed like the right thing to do. Oh, I guess there's nothing.
There's a big console. Yes!
Oh, we got it!
There we go.
Hand. It's the hand. That's the clue.
Oh, Billy! Hey, Billy.
That takes me back.
Oh, yeah? Are you mad? You mad, son? Step off. So
do we have to fill up all the other little spheres with blood?
I don't know. I think I can't control anything right now, so I think we're watching the death throes of Billy.
Or Miles.
I think both, probably. I don't think Miles is getting out of here.
I gotta say, Wall Rider here, he's got a fascinating musculature.
Wait.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Is he possessed by Billy?
Are we the Wall Rider now? Oh, Miles.
Do we have a new calling?
Well, he was a terrible reporter, to be honest. Maybe he'll make a better Wall Rider.
So is he gonna go into a pod?
He has all the worst instincts. New objective, get out. Great objective. Into it. Can't run. Stumbling. Get out. Okay. Oh, this is dramatic.
This is a great limp simulator.
Yeah. What are your top 5 limping simulators?
Well, there's this.
Of 2013.
Oh, 2013.
Yeah,
oh, that's
it's roundup
hard.
time of year.
Well, you know, Assassin's Creed always knows how to get in a good limp.
Is that a limp or is that a strut?
No, after he gets hit a few times.
Oh, after he gets hit a few times. Because his strut is a little limpy.
No, that's kind of one of the ballsy struts, you know? He's kind of shaking the hips in an authoritative manner.
Well,
I guess we'll limp over there.
Yeah, we'll just limp around. Hey, guy at the window.
Yeah, he's still there. What's on the video screen? Is it Billy's?
It's a bunch of Rorschach testy stuff.
So are they like testing on him like in Clockwork Orange?
I think so. Because they were running all, like when we went to the theater, there were all those test things as well.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll go towards that door with the flashing light, huh?
That might be something. Right. That's kind of like one of those cars coming lights you get by garages.
Oh, there's a jump that way, though, that we can't make. There's a lot of stuff going on here, Miles. I don't think you're making it out of here.
Yeah, Miles... What do you think is going through
Miles'
head?
can't take any steps right now. So I'll just check out our homies at the window. Hey, homies.
All right, so Miles...
Here, you want to limp?
Yeah, I'll take that,
chat?
and you can just get some good on the
Get some chat flowing through our veins.
Yeah, without interactivity, how could it be the internet?
Without the constant scorn or validation of people, I don't know what to do.
Well, I don't really exist. The tree is still falling in the forest in those moments. Maybe now we go through that magic door.
Lots of discussion about our next recurring game. Many people.
Do they have any suggestions?
Oh, Adam.
What?
Most suggested game.
I can only imagine what it is.
Kingdom Hearts.
Really?
Kingdom Hearts. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought that watching us play the Kingdom Hearts?
We've got some requests for Deadly Premonition. A lot of people want us to kind of stick with horror, or at least your own personal horror.
Yeah.
With Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, so he's not just limping. I don't think he can open doors.
Where are we supposed to... What's going on? Can we smash up Billy?
Maybe that's it?
Where's our camera? Do we even care anymore?
Like I said, what is going through Miles' head? Is he thinking, gosh, I could use a grilled cheese. I might not have another grilled cheese.
Surgeon Simulator. That's a pretty short one, though. Yeah, there's nothing to do over there.
I don't know about the narrative, like...
The Last of Us.
What will we discover in Surgeon Simulator next week?
I could be down for a playthrough of The Last of Us. That could be cool.
That might be an interesting one.
Oh, is that door open now? But those are lower steps. That may work.
Yeah.
Two brothers.
Yeah, we got it. Look at that. Oh.
Yeah, you're a wall rider now.
Those steps are haunted.
Oh, Billy, you're a wall rider.
Well, maybe he had a Harvey wall rider, and that's why he's so... Did we ever hear back from our booze friend about the Harvey wall rider?
Yeah, we asked the Drunken Moogle to help us create a custom cocktail for Outlast called the Harvey Wall Rider. And he said he was interested. He was waiting on a specific ingredient.
Yeah, that's right. Probably it's turmeric. I always find myself waiting on turmeric.
I would do a playthrough of The Last of Us for sure. I would do...
I just think that we're probably not going to get as much giggles.
Yeah, there's a lot of giggling going on. Whereas this is giggle dramatic. The Last of Us is pretty dramatic.
Yeah.
I would feel bad quipping over The Last of Us.
Yeah, exactly.
Starbound, Persona. We cannot do Persona. That's not That's 70 million hours of our lives.
Yeah.
Oof. You're not going to make it, Miles. Hey, but oh. Saw that coming.
Yep, it's the secret death squad.
You don't put a secret death squad in the first 5 minutes of a game if they're not coming back.
Well, Miles, I guess we never really. It's too bad. It'd be nice if he was able to attack them as Billy.
What is that thing?
Oh yeah, the wall rider just came out of us.
Yeah.
There's no getting rid of that thing, you guys. I think that's the problem. As long as anyone's alive, that thing is going to live inside someone.
Yeah.
You're not getting out of there. Hey, thanks, Red Barrels, for creating Outlast.
Thank you very much. That has made the past few months some of the most entertaining on Thursday afternoons.
That was real good.
I quite liked it.
We've spoken before about how we think there's the horror genre has gotten a little stale.
Yeah.
But they took a real, somebody said it in the chat a couple weeks ago, they took a real haunted house roller coaster ride approach to this thing.
Well, but also it's not that inconsistent with a lot of classic horror movies.
No,
you
not at all.
don't have empowered characters with guns and stuff like that. Usually, maybe by the final moments, they find the axe, so that's how they do it. But that's not really, I mean, that's why you get to have running through the forest and hiding in the barn and all that stuff, and this really captured that.
Well, and I like that they took their cues from those things as opposed to other games, right? The scare moments were plotted like the scare moments in a movie.
Yeah.
Guy in a chair, he doesn't mess with us. We think guy in a chair is fine. The next time we walk by guy in a chair.
See, now, I think this is the approach that could be taken, and granted, it wasn't that bad a game, but when they did the version of The Thing.
Yeah.
You know, though, but you still had weapons, you still had that attempt to survive. Yeah, and that was consistent with the movie, but this is more kind of in tune with that kind of level of paranoia.
I think The Thing really only would really only work as multiplayer only. One of you knows that you are the Thing.
Yeah.
You've got the Thing in you. And it's kind of like playing werewolf with friends, you know, where you turn off the lights and someone's the werewolf and you tap somebody.
You know what might
be?
The
Thing is a digital version of that.
There's that game, I think it's finished up its Kickstarter campaign, Discourse.
Yes.
That has a model that could work because of the way you have to sort of communicate. Or the Jane Austen MMO.
Gosh, you guys, we kind of really want to play the Jane Austen MMO.
Ever Jane.
We really kind of want to do that as our next Let's Play. Oh, it looks so good. A game of just manners and gossip in the Victorian era. I'm so happy this is being attempted. I love it so much.
And you know what the thing is, I think there might be some people out there poo-pooing it. Oh my, there was an audience for this.
Oh, for sure.
And it's a transgenerational audience.
I'm worried about them reaching that audience because it's not, I don't know that it's an audience that is going to necessarily be served through the normal marketing channels of a video game.
I also think that there's a young audience that, you know, there's young people that still like Jane Austen. I think the success of Clueless was, you know, highly demonstrative of that, so.
Well, but remember, most people who were watching Clueless didn't know that they were watching Jane Austen.
But then they found out.
Yeah, they found out later.
Yes.
So, no, I would like to play. I think, you know, if they could specifically bring Ever Jane to the iPad, if they could make that work.
Yeah.
That would be a great crossover audience.
Now, if it's successful, though, do you think they could then do, like, Henry James? Like the world of Turn of the Screw? Like a really noxious 19th century world.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there are so many different things you can do.
And the people stabbing them in the back.
Wow. Wow.
All right, get on that.
Yeah.
Game developers out there. I want the Henry James MMO.
All literary MMOs from now on.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of stuff. Starbound, Persona, Ride to Hell Retribution, the new Ratchet and Clank, Shadow of the Colossus, XCOM on Iron Man. That would be frustrating for you guys.
Yeah.
I'm real bad at XCOM.
Iron Man is not my best. Now that's a wonderful game, but that's Brothers Tale of Two Sons, easily one of my favorite games of this year. But I don't want to spoil.
I don't want to give that away. Yeah.
You need all of you need to play that game for yourselves. It's 4 hours of just exquisite game design.
Nino Cooney, somebody suggested The Thing. Yeah, we'll tell you know what, guys. Just keep tweet them at me at @acarboni or at Adam Sessler.
Yeah.
Just let us know what you're thinking, and we'll look over everything before we do the next one.
Something that'll be fun to see happen from week to week to week to week.
Yeah.
I think sometimes with the really big games, they will go on too long.
Yeah.
So that's that's one of the things that I think we want to bear in mind.
We got a new game coming up now, as you know.
Wait, there are other games?
After we play Outlast, yes.
Whoa.
After we play Outlast, we normally show each other a game that one of us hasn't played. This week, I'm showing off Risk of Rain for Adam. Risk of Rain came up late in the year, came out last month.
Great month to be putting out
Great
small
month
games.
to put out an indie title. No,
Yeah.
and I think it did. I think it got lost in the shuffle because it was released, I think, November 5th. So it was right in the middle of the hype machine. It was just a real bad time. This is a great game, though. If you have pixel fatigue like I do, I've got pixel art fatigue. I love.
Are you going to bed with posters of just triangles now? You're just going all polygonal.
I'm all voxels from here on out.
You're voxels.
I'm a voxel only now. Voxels are the new pixels.
Yeah, but voxel magazines, you kind of put that underneath the mattress, don't you?
I don't let my dad see my voxels.
Okay, Risk of Rain. I see monsters. I see
So what's going on here
meteorites.
is you are stranded on a hostile planet. You have to escape. To escape, you go through 10 zones. You have to find the teleporter in each zone. The deal with this, permadeath.
Whoa,
You play
really?
from beginning to end every time.
Okay.
And the difficulty level rises the longer you're playing.
So if you're a careful player trying to be safe, the game will not give you a free
the game
pass.
will bump it. Yeah.
Nice.
So
and
this
why
is
is it called Risk of Rain?
Risk of Rain is kind of, the enemies kind of just start appearing in waves. So Risk of Rain is kind of just like, look, the difficulty levels are drizzle, downpour, monsoon. It's kind of about the number of enemies that are coming at you.
Right.
So it's got local co-op. So if you want to jump in with me.
Well, why don't we? How
do
would
a
you
single
play
player?
it first?
Okay.
And then give me some. I like the name. It makes me think of one of my more favorite lines from Macbeth, which is when Banquo dies and the thieves see him in the forest. And Banquo's all nice and he says, "There be rain tonight."
Yeah.
And the thieves say, "Let it come down," and then they set upon him. Rain's just a good thing to put in the titles of stuff.
Yeah.
We don't get enough of that. There was a game called Rain, but
yeah, there was. So what's going on here?
Have weapons.
I'm a commando. You start off with a basic weapon. Now everything you find in this game, everything, like I said, everything is timer based, right?
Right.
So you can see on the right, difficulty very easy right now. We're 30 seconds in. I'm looking for the teleporter. The sooner I find the teleporter, the sooner I get out of here. But I need to find items that are going to increase my firepower, give me like sort of permanent buffs.
Well, okay, you also just leveled up. What do you have with the leveling?
For leveling, you get, extra HP, you get more attack power in your basic attacks. General stuff.
Is the map random or?
So the map layouts are not random,
Okay.
but your drop point, the location of the teleporter, and all items are random.
If the location of the teleporter is random, then
It's essentially random, right?
Yeah.
So I know the layout, and also the other thing about these maps is there's no way to leave an area and not be able to come back, and you'll see why in a moment. So this is a consumable, Jar of Souls.
you can summon a ghost. So you have monsters, space, and ghosts.
Yeah. This soundtrack, by the way, is one of my favorite soundtracks of the year and maybe of the last 5 years.
This is good.
The other thing that's going on here, I mean, you can see, like, the world is big. You are a tiny guy in a big world,
Is
and
the
I
world
like
big
that.
or are you just damn small?
I think it's a little of both. The other thing that you should know about the randomization is these levels spawn in a random order too. So just because we crashed in the forest this time doesn't mean we will next time.
So are those monsters or robots you're shooting?
These are like monster alien dudes.
I can't tell if that's a horn or not.
So you can see, yeah, it's kind of a horn in a red eye. I think they're kind of like these horned colossi.
Yeah,
tiny
speaking of horns, I know other people are all excited that like Rhino's got this mech suit.
Dude, I don't know I don't know how to feel about that trailer because
I know how to feel about that trailer. It looks awful.
Well, the first one was really bad.
Well, it's like this one looks more like a cartoon than the first one. The first one looked like and I don't mean a good cartoon.
Here's the thing about the first one. All the casting was perfect. The acting was so good. I just hate it. The script was so cornball. So cornball. And this one doesn't look any less cornball. But they're using the Mark Bagley Spider-Man costume now, which kind of brings me in. It's a cheap trick to get me back in there, and I know they did it on purpose.
Yeah, but the damn movie looks like an icy machine exploded. It's just,
There's certainly a lot going on.
Anyway, I grew up on the 1967 cartoons.
Which was terrible.
They were beautiful. Yes, they had about 10 frames of animation per minute.
The design sense in them was amazing. Okay, so we have spawned the boss.
Whoa.
Boss spawns are also random.
Oh, that one looks like a Colossus.
It is a Colossus.
It's got like mossy patches that you can hold on to.
So what's going on here, you can see this countdown. You activate the teleport, and it takes 90 seconds to warm up.
Whoa. Oh, so you can't, can you kill the boss, or you just like...
Oh, you can kill the boss. So boss warms up. I'm gonna summon my ghosts. I'm gonna use my passive. So there are ghosts of every enemy on the screen that are on my side now. You gotta count down the 90 seconds.
Like, you said the ghosts are of all the enemies you killed on screen.
All the enemies that appeared on screen.
Oh, that appeared?
Yeah. So any enemy that's on screen when I summon that gets a ghost that's on my side. It's like a projection of the same number of enemies.
Right.
But they're good guys. So when I can't use the teleport till this counts down. You can see that I'm using, there's my basic shot. I also have a burst shot that I just used that repels enemies. I've got my commando roll that I just used, and all of those are cooldowns. So you have it, you use it, you have like 5-10 seconds. You can pick up things that will like lower
What
your
are the
cooldown.
magic dots that are surrounding you?
I picked up repulsor armor. So you can see on the left, I have repulsor armor, and I have marksman's lenses, which allow me to double damage on certain attacks. So these are all things that you pick up and you keep permanently. But remember, as soon as I die, these are gone. These are not around for the next playthrough.
So if you get accustomed to your luxuries, don't.
So the other thing that's happening, the teleporter's warmed up, the 90 seconds is over, but it won't let me into the teleporter until I destroy all remaining enemies.
Uh-oh.
Which, as you get later on, is kind of crazy. Also, the difficulty level's still rising. We won't really see that now.
You're
that
still
I have
on very easy.
Yeah.
Wait, that has a lot of difficulty levels.
Yeah, things get pretty cray. So this has exploding attacks. I just picked up something called the Brilliant Behemoth.
I like the fact that in a game that looks like this, you actually have a dodge roll.
Yeah. And see, what's great about this is just the commando, right? So he's one of 10 classes. What's cool is even though there's permadeath, we're going to unlock more stuff as we go on. So by getting achievements, we will unlock other classes. We'll unlock new drops that won't be available to us in this playthrough.
It's kind of sounding a little bit like the original Dead Rising.
Yeah, a little bit. So I got to take the long way around here. And the only time this game helps you out, you'll notice, is there's an arrow now letting me know where remaining enemies are. So it knows that the world is big and it doesn't want you to wander around bored.
Oh wait, it wants remaining enemies of the entire level?
Yeah.
Oh my. Wandering around bored, but you know, that's the core of video games.
So I picked up a couple cool drops here just in the first level.
Well, but also like the Brilliant Behemoth also makes the idea of having to go through all these other enemies a little bit more fun. You can do it efficiently, fast, you feel powerful.
And that's, you know, that's gonna follow me. And the other thing is I have all this money to spend and money doesn't follow you, right? Money, money
well,
is
that's,
ephemeral.
I mean, that's a truism.
Yeah.
You know, you can't take it with you. You know, give your wills to the PBS station, that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I can actually take time right now because I have this extra money, pick up some extra stuff. Guardian Heart, so that gives me an extra shield. Kill these dudes, and we will be out of here. Got my drone now.
Now, this equipment, will all of it carry over to the next level?
Yeah, this equipment carries over, including my drone. Money becomes experience.
Okay.
And now we're in the damp caverns. Difficulty's still very easy.
I like how they say damp. You usually get like a less specific adjective, like the fearful caverns.
Yeah.
Here it's damp. It's like, oh, okay, you know, I can't feel the game, but I got a sense.
So you can see every level also, last level chests were $50. Now they're $133. So there's this balance. There's this rubber band of balance, right? Where, okay, my money goes farther on this first level. Should I just stick around here, open all the chests? Or do I want to run, you know, do I want to run to the damp caverns now while they're still going to be a little easier?
Right, and it's about to become just easy, not very easy,
Yes.
if I'm reading that correctly.
So all these drops. No, go ahead.
Well, we got some comments here. Well, interesting. I was on Leo Laporte's Twit show this week in tech. They want to know if we have any plans to bring comedy skits to Rev 3.
Oh my gosh.
What a funny question.
We were just in the war room today, as a matter of fact.
Having many a giggle. That's all I will say.
Yep.
And would I or you actually play a Vonnegut MMO?
Oh, to do a Vonnegut MMO the way I'd want to play it, it would be the most confusing multiplayer experience ever.
It would make me very happy.
You know what I love? I would love the idea of a Breakfast of Champions style communication system where you can see people's feelings in sparkly words above them.
Yeah.
But there would also need to be some like strange time travel elements. Like you could be in a room, you could be on a raid with somebody, and then all of a sudden, nope, you're just in another raid with other people.
Yeah, that just made me think that maybe kind of the Rosetta Stone would be the William Burroughs MMO.
Oh yeah. Wait. I'm gonna run down and get these chests, even though backtracking right now before the difficulty goes up is not maybe
no,
the
it's
best
already
thing to
easy.
go.
It's already harder. It's become easy.
And these
I like how this game recognizes that very easy is easier than easy.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, semantics.
Here we go. Rusty jetpack, so this will give me a higher jump. And that's what I get. I don't have any money for this stuff. And I'm not gonna backtrack for that stuff again because it's just too far.
So Critic69 says, do you think until more AAA games are out for next-gen consoles, will indie games like this be a crutch for new systems? I don't like to use the word crutch because I don't think it's fair to the indie games.
No, not at all.
But no, I think that there might be attempts to distract the consumer of a PS4 or Xbox One.
Well, there's also some realism going on too, right? As we get, it takes, what, 500 people to make sure there's an Assassin's Creed game every year?
Yeah.
It takes 2 full studios to make sure that we have a Call of Duty every year.
Yeah.
They gotta swap off. We now have 2 studios working on a Batman every year.
Yeah.
It's just easier to put the indie games a little more front and center because you can put them out faster.
And also, we all see kind of the struggles of launch games to kind of live up to the expectations of the system. Mm-hmm. So if we need to play a lot of indie games and people that can have more time to really kind of push their development, I'm fine with that. That's kind of a win-win if you think about it.
Yeah, I would rather give some indie guys a little more of a spotlight for their ideas and have those games, those big AAA games, be the experiences that you want from them.
That's up there with Get Out in terms of things we've been told to do today. Magma Worm! And those are things, I love words like that together. Magma Worm.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I do like that they have these, the traditional sort of tiny descriptions, like Zelda style or Gradius style, Darius style.
I'm quite enjoying watching you play this game.
Yeah.
But you know what is going through my mind?
What?
Voxels.
Oh, I just died. Voxels would kill us. Voxels would be the best.
What they're doing here is kind of saying voxelize me, you know?
Oops.
Shoot me up with a lot of voxel power. And
you know,
I will just rain voxels down upon you.
I know that for a game like this where the character is so small, we're both gonna play now.
Yeah, we're both gonna do it. Just so everyone knows, Risk of Rain is available now, $9.99. It's available on Steam.
PC.
You can also go to riskofraingame.com. Risk of Rain Game. I don't know what's at riskofrain.com. Clearly not this game. I'm scared. You know, it's just that feeling. Like, you know, will the evil.
So here we go. So you should know that your main weapon, Adam, is your right trigger.
And I am a commando?
We're both commandos because we haven't unlocked any other
I feel like
classes
a commando.
On this game, or on this save.
So is it designed that I should stay with you? Are we leveling up together? Or
yes, looks like. Where is
exciting.
There we go. So, and you can see you've got your roll, you've got your burst fire, and you can see your cooldown.
Burst fire is okay. It's a different trigger.
Yeah, everything's mapped to a different dude.
And then the cooldown? Is that the second bar?
The cooldown, no, that's your experience. You'll see right after you use something how many seconds you need before it cools down. The thing I like about the burst is if you're surrounded on both sides, it shoots both ways. Now, I kind of like to find the teleporter as early as possible.
So you just know what you're dealing with?
And activate it and then go back and get stuff. I don't know if that's the best way. I don't know anything about anything.
Is there a best way, or is it just our way?
There's probably a best way.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's probably not whatever way we feel comfortable with. Oh, these guys. So one of the bosses is a giant jellyfish like that. So I'm gonna drop down here.
All right.
There's 2 crates. Where's my...
What if we can buy things together, like a team?
Oh,
like
ukulele. This gives me electric damage for all my stuff. You can open this capsule here, Adam, for a pickup.
There we go. X.
And then there is also a box down here if you want to spend some money on it.
I think I might.
And then you can take the rope back up.
Oh, I have a missile?
Oh, cool. So that will randomly just fire a missile passively as you're shooting your weapon.
Now, what do I use to activate that?
Just as you're shooting, you have a chance of firing a missile.
Oh, that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a missile.
Yeah, and they're heat-seeking. It's really great.
Oh, boy.
The items in this game are really spectacular.
Where am I? Oh, boy. Ah.
Get up here. Leave the jellyfish behind. Come to the surface.
How do I gain health back?
It's auto regen. There are also pickups along the way sometimes.
Okay. This gets hectic kind of fast.
Yeah.
All right.
And I think it's also spawning more just because there are 2 players now.
Well, that wasn't very kind of them. Oh, this missile thing just made everything happier.
Yeah, every item just makes everything a little more fun. And what's great is we only have some basic ones. So as you play through, you unlock way more complex.
How do I do the dash move?
The dash is your commando roll, which I think is left bumper. If it's not left bumper, it's left trigger.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely not left trigger.
Oh, you did it. I saw you do it. But remember that it's got to cool down after you use it, so you can't do it twice in a row.
I think I might buy something else. Do I have the money?
Oh.
What's? That's my extra armor.
Yeah, so you have extra armor now, and that'll regen as well.
Oh, nice.
And then I got fire shield. Oh, I don't want to take on. We don't want to take on that dude right now.
Which guy? The guy
The green dude. Yeah.
Really? Oh boy.
He's got a really powerful burst attack that has like no range limits. As a matter of fact, I'm just gonna let's just run for our lives maybe for a moment. Come on up.
This was like a Ghost and Goblins like moment right here.
All right,
like,
I'm coming down.
I need to go up and figure out what the pattern is.
I got your back, dog.
Man.
Until I die.
Oh, there's a jellyfish man coming.
I no longer have your back.
Now, do you come back, or is it just all Adam now?
Permadeath. It's all Adam's game now. How's the world design in the game? Are there secrets to find? There are secrets to find. So as you try to unlock more of these character classes, there are 10 character classes.
So I kind of have to go up this way.
You got to go up. But that's why I'm saying just run by. Take some damage. Get out of there. You have your shield. Jump up that rope, because the only way to go now is up. That's the only way you haven't been.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, you're backtracking right now.
This is not promising.
So the world design's really good. There are secrets
Consider lowering
to find
the difficulty.
some
I didn't need it. Oh man.
To find some of the characters, you actually have to find them hidden in the world.
Oh, that's
a jump. That's a jumpy jump.
Is that the very easy setting? Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. We'll try again.
What are some of the other? I get it though. Yeah. I sure get it. That.
And as we get farther, man, I'm telling you.
What's that? That's just a collection of fun.
That'll be a barbed wire shield. That crowbar will damage healthy enemies, and that makes you give stomp damage, which is not the most useful. Let's go over this way.
But I mean, it was just all Half-Life-y and stuff. Like if you have a crowbar in the game, like you're saying things.
I like what they're saying. So if you don't mind, I'm gonna grab that cash.
You grab that cash.
And then get this item down here. And I'm gonna take this faster regen. The other one I got, some of these are just so brilliant, because one of them is just a piggy bank that lets you generate $1 every 3 seconds, which as you get to these more expensive canisters in later levels is so handy. But you've got to think, do I want to give up a more powerful attack or a shield for that? Lots of trade-offs.
So how is it handling having the local co-op? I mean, because the camera really can't pull out much more.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll ever get far enough away.
I got, what's that?
Oh, that's great. Monster Tooth will heal you after a kill.
Ooh, I like things like that.
So this is as far as we can go this way, so we got to backtrack to find the teleport. I'm bummed that we probably should have started a whole new game just to get a different environment, but that's okay. I feel good about this. We're going to get to the boss this time. And I think the boss that tends to spawn on this level the most is really good.
So yeah, what is the name of this? Is this Forest Green or, you know, Thrilling Cliffs? What is this area called?
Oh, I think this is Dried Up Lake.
Oh, okay. It's better than like Smelly Persimmon or anything.
Oh, they're getting yellow. Oh, man.
What does that mean they're getting yellow?
More powerful versions of the purple enemies we've been fighting. It's okay. You keep going up, I'm gonna meet you.
Sure?
Yeah. You can't go that way, you're gonna have to, oh, you can. Crud.
There we go.
Yeah, kind of just want to leave.
So why are they getting all yellow on the very easy?
Just as time goes up, we're still in very easy, but we're 2 minutes and 40 seconds into very easy, right? So even though the difficulty level jumps, I mean, things still get more intense as time goes on.
Ah! Fell down behind information.
Yeah, fall damage is actually pretty light in this.
Well, it was more I couldn't see myself because it was behind my info about me.
I don't like your burst attack, Firehead. You're a jerk. All right, I'm just gonna come. No teleporter down here, okay. Oh, but there's a chest. If you want to get another chest, get the expensive one, it'll have better stuff.
All right, I find.
Oh, that's a good one.
Ooh.
So
that's a great one.
Yeah. Chance to detonate enemy on kill.
Got it. So you were mentioning before that like you do start to have to make some trade-offs in terms of what weapons or what upgrades?
Yeah. So I mean, you know, when you get the most common way to find items is in these groups of 3, but when you find the 3 items, you can only choose one and the other 2 disappear. So it makes you think about what you need at the moment versus what you'll need later.
Ah, this is the problem I had earlier.
And also certain classes need different buffs more than others.
Right.
Like with the Commando.
That's the one we don't like.
With the Commando, I like picking up a lot of shields because he's fast, but he's way out in the open. The second class you unlock is the Enforcer. And the Enforcer can throw down a riot shield and is invincible to all attacks.
Oh, we have
from
the Magma friend.
Yeah, Magma friend. So the teleporter, turning it on, also attracts a lot of new enemies.
As I'm noticing.
Yeah. So we can run wherever we want, and the Magma Worm will follow.
All right. Where would you like to run?
Wherever you want to go, but I'm just gonna take out some bros.
Oh boy. I think I need to get to you just so I'm not trapped.
No, I'm coming down. Here we go.
All right. Oh boy. Magma snake.
Oh, secret rope! Open that chest. I didn't know there was a secret rope there. Oh, that's a solid item.
A meat nugget?
Yeah. So
I would like to think anything called meat nugget in a game is a solid item.
Anytime you hit an enemy now, they drop meat that gives health.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, I do. I mean, how are the later levels in this game?
Super hard.
Also, just because, you know, it is playing with this perspective where you're pretty small, that I'm noticing once there's a lot of enemies on screen, losing yourself amongst them is...
There are times when you power through on faith alone because you are in the middle of a giant mob and you're just
shooting.
You just got to shoot and run and know that you're going to make it out, or hope that you're going to make it out, which I did not just then.
Oh boy, are you dead?
I believe in you, Adam.
That is the silliest thing anyone has ever said. I believe in you, Adam. No, no one
If
said
you
that.
can, just keep running from these dudes and try to just take out the worm the most. Oh, this is great. Where you are right now is a great position to be.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because nothing but the worm is going to get to you right there.
Oh, okay.
So unload all your specials on it. So use your burst, use your... Yeah. Like, just destroy him, because he's going to drop an item, and there's a chance for a rare item. And once he's dead, no more enemies will spawn. And you can just take dudes out at your leisure. Your leisure. Leisure. Shine Spark Attack wants to know if we've checked out Starbound. He was excited. Starbound was made by the guys who published this, and they have very similar looks.
Hey, did I get Magma Worm? I got the Magma Worm.
You did it. You did it, man.
I really feel special.
But they were a little, this person is saying it looks a little similar to Terraria, and they're worried about that. From what I've seen so far.
Is worry the right word?
Yeah, because if you're super into Terraria and Starbound is just space Terraria, that's a problem.
Oh,
right?
they were talking about. I got it.
Yeah, this is.
I thought they were talking about this game.
No, this game is its own beautiful thing. Oh, get that! Get that thing over on the left.
I need to get the evil mole.
No, go up. You're cool. Go up. Go left. Your other left.
I know. There. I was obsessed with getting him. There we go.
Go up.
Go up again or go left?
No, go left. Here,
go left.
Go left.
I'm going left.
Get that. The thing outlined in red.
Ooh, what is that?
Permafrost. So you have a chance to freeze enemies on hit. So now if you go up to the teleport, we'll probably see a second, a different second zone. So just keep killing these bros. And permafrost is cool because your gun will just randomly freeze an enemy. So unload all your stuff on that green guy. Yeah, and he's frozen. They're particularly susceptible to your permafrost because they're made of fire.
Green fire though.
Yeah. Zach got really into Starbound. He got it yesterday, and we played it for a few hours. What I've seen so far looks very Terraria, like not different enough to make me excited. Zach had not played a lot of Terraria, so he was super excited. I like the space theme for sure. And from what Zach was saying, it looks like once it opens up to multiple worlds, things are going to be great. You just got to finish off those dudes, and you can get into the teleport. Would you guys play old school games on a live stream? Absolutely.
Oh, of course.
Absolutely.
You're going to be our biggest problem is just getting your hands on some old consoles.
I am particularly fond. I've got a...
In fact, I have an old game sitting on my desk. I cannot wait to play.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you know it.
Oh, yeah. No. Something else, please.
That'll be the best experience in everything.
I live streamed on my Twitch, which I don't do very often, but with Ryan O'Donnell, we played a lot of classic Dreamcast games that were scaled up in the Dreamcast emulator, Chancast. It puts them up on 720p, and so I just played a bunch of games from my Dreamcast collection, and they look good scaled up to 720p, actually.
Well, Dreamcast games look good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just... if we're going to play some Dreamcast games, what would you like to do? I know a couple weird ones I would love to play.
Power Stone 2, Super Magnetic Neo, probably one of the Space Channels. I would love to go through one of the Space Channel 5s.
I want to go down, actually.
Yeah, go down. Gosh. Oh, Cannon Spike, I love.
How about some of the really weird ones, like D2?
Oh, yeah. Hit X.
And X.
You are... So you're hitting at 10 minutes. You're about to... Oh, Sky Meadow's beautiful. This is a beautiful level.
So that is
that is a barbed wire ring. If enemies get near you, they get damaged.
Ooh.
That is faster regen, and the item on the left is bleed damage potential when you shoot an enemy.
Okay, the barbed wire one sounds really good.
It's a good passive for sure. So just hit X. Oh, you don't have any money. It doesn't follow you. Run now, get out of there.
Evil?
Get out of there. Ooh, boy.
Why?
Those guys are tough.
But they're almost dead.
All right. They're evil children. The name of, you unlock
Hey,
monster
you know what?
logs.
I just call them children.
Yeah. You unlock monster logs, and they're just called children, and I hate that. They're talking about Jet Set Radio. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Panzer Dragoon Orta.
Jet Set Radio is.
Panzer Dragoon Orta is actually an Xbox game, but I would play that. Sonic Adventure, 18-wheeler. Oh, Choo Choo Rocket, yeah. What upcoming games in the next few months? What are you looking forward to?
Well, Infamous next year.
Yep.
Definitely Titanfall. I'm trying to remember other stuff that's going to be early on. I think the Castlevania game, well, I'll put it this way, should be a nice distraction. I'm not 100% how good it's going to be.
I was not a big fan of Lords of Shadow.
Oh, remember Octodad's coming out.
Oh, Octodad, for sure.
Oh, wait, that's a child.
Kill it. The only thing to
There we
do
go.
is kill children. Remember,
That felt like the
keep
uncut
moving.
version of Fable.
Oh, you can buy one of those items now.
Oh, I can.
Yeah,
right.
get your sweet barbed wire shield, and then just get out of there. Because there is no teleporter up there.
I know. I'm trying, but
No, go down, dude. Just
Yeah,
leave
but
those
there's a
guys
lot of
behind.
children down there.
It's just
Children are scary.
take the fall. Oh, that guy's weird too. Just
All
take
right.
the fall.
All
Was
those
Anthony
children.
part of BBC's Doctor Who anniversary event, and what did he think of Day of the Doctor? Yeah, I was. Yes, I was. Yeah, I was there. It was amazing. It was amazing. I got to stand in a TARDIS. I got to watch Doctor Who with 100 other
Nice.
fans in a room live, and I loved Day of the Doctor. I thought it was a really clever way to do it, the reset and set up for the next Doctor.
I actually find that this amazing resurgence in Doctor Who is quite cool.
I love it, and it's tied to, you know, it's funny. We talked a lot about 80s and 90s nostalgia, and how it's
Why
just
can't
such
I
a
grab
powerful
that? There, I
force.
grabbed the rope. I'm trying to do that.
And it kind of, in
That's
most,
what is that?
that's a big guy.
Is that a big child?
No, that's a different kind of guy.
Well, that looks like a very tough area right
That's
there.
a super tough. That's where you just came down from.
All right.
So you want to go left?
Right or, okay, I'll go left.
Because I think we've reached the rightmost end. Are there any types of games that are especially hard to review? Long games. Really long games. A 90-hour game, a 90-hour RPG sounds amazing as
a consumer.
As a consumer, but when you get the game 4 to 5 days before the review is...
Yeah, I mean, as you know, just Grand Theft Auto 5 almost broke me.
I would also say very, very complex RTS stuff that takes a long time to get into. Things that take multiple playthroughs to get the real depth out of.
Yeah, those. I mean, there's always that sense of.
And it's hard, you know, that's usually people who are, the PR and the developers who are making those games are usually aware of that and try to give you a little more time. Sometimes that doesn't work out, and I think that's detrimental to the games. Because then you have a bunch of people in the press who are trying their best, but...
Well, and another thing I've tried to explain to many a PR person is, unless that game is perfect, that, you know, reviewing a game, it's a job. You have a time limit.
Keep moving, those guys can't get you.
Oh, they can't?
Yeah.
You can't get me, guys.
Ooh, special present. There's your teleporter. Oh, so items stack as well. This is your second monster tooth, so now you're gonna heal twice as much after a kill.
That's not the boss, because that would make me happy now. We're gonna
activate that teleporter,
boss.
yeah. And then the boss will appear in his horrible, horrible form. His visage will be made visible to you.
Will it be Hastur the Unspeakable?
Probably, the way this game is.
Cthulhu god.
Yeah.
All right. What is that?
That's an ancient wisp. Stay alive,
I can
Adam.
tell it's so old.
Yeah, so he's got this particularly heavy Hellfire wave attack. It's gonna get you.
There's a lot of like monsters following me now.
Yeah. So what's nice though is like only some of them can follow you over things.
Apparently, all the ones here.
Oh, that's it.
Was
You're
I
out.
dead? I got killed by a big kid.
Yeah. So that's Risk of Rain, and
I was killed by a parent.
yeah.
Well, if that isn't the story of my life.
So if I can go back to the main menu here, scores and unlockables. You can see percentage played. You got all your stats, achievements. Now your achievements will unlock new passive items. They'll unlock new character classes. So the more you play this, the more you get out of it. Here are all your stats, your favorite item. It's real good, you guys.
Yeah, this is really
It's
neat.
real
and
good.
It's like, obviously you got for $10. There's a lot to kind of chew on for quite some time.
This is kind of piggybacking on the trend of roguelikes with Spelunky, Rogue Legacy, all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a roguelike, but it's a great example of taking those elements
and doing something fresh.
Yeah, and also just the addition of local plus online co-op for this.
Okay,
really opens it up.
I guess my only thing about the co-op is the ease with which you can die, and you're just sort of out of it. I do wonder if if coming back, if the other player completes the level.
Maybe. I think, I don't know. They really want the permadeath to be such a design focus of this game. And also, if we were a little more familiar with the game and we had multiple classes unlocked, that stuff would really help out. Because if I was an enforcer throwing down my shield and you were just using your machine gun, we would have kind of like a good front against those guys. So that's why like 4-player co-op on this is really, really good.
MC Shan won't turn enforcer. Oh, informer. Forget that. That was a Snow reference. 1992.
Somebody's saying that you come back when your friend beats a level, but I did not come back on that last one.
No.
So I don't know what
and
happened
I was like,
there.
come back, Anthony. And you were like, no.
Oh, I did respawn. I just didn't notice because I was.
Oh, you could have been there to help
I was
me?
looking at the chat.
Wow, look at that.
Well, there you go.
Priorities from the Carboni.
Whoops.
Wow. Someone could have helped me with an angry parent.
Oh, man. Sorry, guys. Well, there you go. So next week, Jazz Punk.
Yeah. You want to give a whirl on the Jazz Punk?
We're going to give Jazz Punk a whirl.
Yes,
This
I'm
is a
looking
fun
forward
game.
to that.
Also, we're going to pick a new ongoing game.
Yeah, this is a tough decision.
It is.
I mean, this is kind of like, whoa, we might be determining the landscape of the next months to come.
Outlast was such a
Perfect choice.
Yeah, it was such a fortunate happenstance because we didn't really know much about it. And I think we kind of tripped and fell into one of the best games to play as a long play.
And let's just be honest, I have not tripped and fallen into something that I've liked in quite some time.
So we'll do that.
Blood or mucus.
Zach is sending, my IFB is not working. So Zach said, we'll have a few weeks off during the holidays. So maybe
I'm finally going to give myself some time off.
So maybe the big recurring game, keep sending in your
we'll
suggestions.
Choose it in the new year. 2014 will be the new game.
But maybe we'll do trade-offs now.
Yeah.
I'll bring a game, you bring a game every week to surprise everybody with. So if you're on Twitch, follow us. If you are on YouTube, subscribe to us.
And we crossed 400,000 today.
Oh, on our YouTube channel.
So thank you very much to the people that helped make that happen.
I should also say, if you enjoyed our playthrough of Outlast, there's going to be a special item showing up in the Rev 3 Games t-shirt store next week.
Yes. We are.
Special item.
Yes.
It's
just to savor the memories.
It's a rare drop.
Yeah.
And you guys are going to like that, so stay tuned, and we will announce that next week on the live stream.
Hopefully we'll be wearing it.
So thanks, guys. I'm at @Carboni on Twitter.
I'm at Adam Sessler on Twitter.
And we'll see you next Thursday. Oh, tomorrow, multiplayer live stream here as well.
We're doing some multiplayer.
So
we
be there
haven't
for that.
decided just what it's going to be yet.
I can't believe I respawned and I didn't know. I can believe I respawned.
No, I mean, I can see like, yeah, I'm just going to chill
That was
here.
my first time playing co-op, though.